Yeah, I was just recounting to a friend because I don't ever really think about all the shit that I went through to get where I'm at. But you know, when I retell the story, I sometimes go, "Damn, that's right." You know, I walked around with a fucking broken neck, you know, for like 9, 10 years. You know, and all the, you know, over 180 painkillers in a week. And, you know, to go to jail, detox off of that shit, go to jail for something I didn't even do, destroy a couple good relationships with, you know, some good girls that I had, destroy a job, you know, destroy my fucking life, 310 pounds, you know. And to go through detox in jail alone, to get out of jail and live in a fucking abandoned office building and run a business with no phone or having to charge my phone at the neighbor's house. I mean, I'm down on my luck. My cat ran away. They destroyed my entire house. I have nothing left, but we got my cat back. That's what got me sober. I was in jail and I got the phone call and they said, your cat's gone and so is everything in your house, but your one cat's here. Your guitars, everything. And all they said was, we need to get that cat back. That's my cat, you know. And at the time, that, you know, I mean, that's what fucking, you know, that's what God used to put me on my knees and make me go, okay, I'm done with the cocaine, I'm done with the Percocets, I'm done with the fentanyl patches, I'm done with the Somas, I'm done with the Klonopins, I'm done with the Xanax, I'm done with the crack, I'm done with, you know, ecstasy, I'm done with snorting heroin, I'm done with all of this shit. I need my cat back, and I will do whatever I gotta do to get my fucking cat back. You know, I said I lost both of my brothers before I was 40. I lost this, I lost that, I have nothing. You know what I mean? I have nothing. You know, my car's fucked up, you know, this, that, you know, I have nothing. I'm completely at the end of where somebody's life would be, where they either make it or most often they just die. You know what I mean? Or become a fucking street person. I was homeless. I had been through, you know, nobody helped me in my family. You know, I never been around my family to rob from them, or it wasn't like I was stealing pills from my mom or forging fucking checks in her name. She didn't even come see me in jail on fucking Christmas or anything, you know? So I was completely alone, and God just kept opening little doors. Like, I would buy Suboxone on the street. I didn't want it. I wanted pain pills, you know, but I was still rehabbing my neck. My neck was still fucking healing. I still needed to be on pain pills. And I went into my doctor's office and said, you know, listen, I used to look like the fucking Incredible Hulk. This shit ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna be turning 40. I'm not weighing 310 pounds. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, you're disabled. I said, yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I told my lawyer, she goes, you got a problem saying you're disabled. She's like, you got a broken neck. You're gonna need hip surgery. You fucked your elbow up, you know? I mean, that's the thing. People don't get involved. You know, I was in a homeless shelter. A guy was stabbing a guy to death in front of me. No one, all these tough guys that tell all kinds of stories, no one did anything to help Eugene out. And Eugene was a police officer in the city of Buffalo. And this guy fucking went and got a utility knife and started slashing him like he was a fucking piñata. And I grabbed him from behind and slammed him on the fucking ground in front of a room full of 20 people because no one had the fucking heart to do it. That's why I know when I'm talking to men that I'm not really talking to men, because I can just look right inside their fucking soul and I see that there's nothing there and that they're fucking scared shitless and they're not going to do anything, whether it's against me or to help somebody or anything. They don't have anything. I know guys that are bigger than me and fucking make Brock Lesnar look small, and they're fucking weak. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing worse than being weak mentally. I'll just tell you that right now. You know, call it mental toughness. I knew when I got out of jail, I had a fire in me that hadn't gone out. You know, there's always cops around here. I had a fire in me, something lit. You know, that shit. You know, that shit lit a fire under my ass, and I'll just tell you, you know, we went from living in a homeless shelter. I got my... Is this shit open? I got my cats back. I started making money. I started taking Suboxone. I went to outpatient rehab. I remember Tiffany Montanage called me and she said, I need to get you in here. Hey, sweetheart, laying on the beach over there. You know, we need to get you in here. And I was like, oh, I just got enough money to move in this really nice... I mean, I was going from sleeping on an air mattress to having a nice apartment with a fucking fireplace and this, that, and the other thing. And, you know, I started saving money up and we, you know, started going to meetings. Started going on Suboxone. I didn't take a lot of it. You know, I used our friend here to get off it. I remember I had a girlfriend in Niagara Falls. I used to buy Suboxone from her friend, and I've shot up heroin a few times. I'm not proud of it or anything. It just never was my thing. I never want to be fucking incapacitated. I want to be able to move around and, you know, be able to function. I just have pain, you know. But after what I have been through, burying both of my brothers, not having anybody, you know, give a fuck about me, I said, listen, you got something that God gave you that no one else really has. You know what I mean? You're untouchable. There's nothing on earth that's going to be able to fuck with you. You know, there's just nothing on earth that's going to be able to hurt you. You know, I'm not fucking scared of anything. You know, I'm not scared of the police. I'm not intimidated by the army. I know that they're just people. Do you know what I mean? And I know that there's very few people that are built like me mentally. Do you know what I mean? You can forget all the, you know, the linebacker WWF looking shit because it doesn't mean anything. Muscles don't mean anything. They just look good. Do you know what I mean? They just look nice. They don't help. You know what I mean? At all. But if you're not tough in here, that's my biggest muscle right here. And when I gotta flex that shit, I just know. You know, like when I was in the convenience store, when I got in that fight with I can't even tell you how many fights I've got in. Anytime I've gotten in a fight, okay, I've never started it. I've gotten in fights with people that have pulled knives on me, you know, and, you know, I was able to defend myself, you know. I mean, you know, I didn't tap. I broke my neck, okay? Somebody physically fucking broke my neck because I wouldn't tap. You know, I don't know, you know, that isn't something that, you know, you're born with. You know, I know that. You know, I knew from a young age that God was telling me stuff, and I knew, you know, I don't know what he's got planned, and I don't know, you know, what we're gonna do, but I know he's gonna use me for something. And there's a lot of people that God could have used that have already given up. There's a lot of people that God could have used that don't even say shit on Facebook. You know, there's a lot of people that God could have used, you know, but they don't want to embarrass themselves. There's a lot of people that God could have used, but they don't want to let their girlfriend know that they know the earth is flat because it's in the Bible. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that God could have used, and he knows that, you know, instead of him being able to use, you know, they lose. You know, they're not able to take it to the next level. You know, you can have all the skills in the world, but I'll tell you, when it comes time, you know, when it comes time for, you know, what's right is right, and what, you know, whatever it is, whether it's speaking up on the job, you know, and just, hey, I don't give a fuck if I get fired. This is what men do. I remember I got in an apartment complex, a woman with one leg. I walked in her house. She's on the 3rd floor. I said, what is all this trash doing in here? She said, well, my son comes and takes it out, but he got sick. And I said, nonsense, I'm taking this shit out. They told me at the apartment complex, don't do that for her, she'll expect it. I said, listen, I'm a grown-ass man. You know, I'm gonna do what's right, you know. I'm not going to be cocky or anything. I'm going to do what's right. If that was your mom, that's how we do it. You know what I mean? I'm not asking you, okay? I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking you, behind, number one, I'm just saying, like, you're a woman. We're a little bit, I'm not saying it to be rude, but we're battle hardened. You know what I mean? We're the ones that go into combat, so I'm not asking your permission, and so I'm not submissive. I'm not asking your permission. Hey, Miss So-and-so, I'm going to go take out Miss Robinson's garbage. Is that okay? And I'm not, when there's a game time decision to make, I don't give a fuck. I'm not asking anybody. What's right is right. I don't even think of the consequences. The maintenance guy told me, well, there's a form you can fill out and we'll come take her garbage, but I don't feel like doing that every Wednesday. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. I said, dude, your mom would be so proud of you that you wouldn't do that for somebody. Do you know what I mean? That you wouldn't even go out of your way to take out a lady's garbage with one fucking leg, and now the guy's got cancer, and to be honest with you, fuck him, he deserves it. Okay? Because he is a cancer, and there's a lot of people that are a cancer walking around, and there's a lot of people that are cancer in your life, and you're allowing it to fester. You're allowing this negative shit to get on the positive cells that are fucking floating around. I'm not trying to get fucking new age with you, but I'm just telling you, cut these people out of your fucking life, okay? Get a couple cats and fuck people, man. They're just gonna bother you, People are going to come into your life, they're going to say one thing, but they're going to do the other, People are going to try to mislead you, People are going to try to tell you you're wrong about this or you're wrong about God or whatever. Let them go, This shit isn't, it's not popular, I understand that, but let them go, okay? You have to be able to put your helmet on and just know what you're doing is right. You know what I mean? And whatever it is, we're going to do what's right as much as we can. Yeah, we're still human and we still, fudge up a little bit. It's a little late to start using the word fudge, but whatever. Don't compromise this shit. There's no compromise with this. There's no compromise. I'm not compromising with this, okay? I might compromise on, maybe eating ice cream on Saturday and, not trying to sneak it in on Sunday, but no compromises ever.